Okay. Oh, here we go. Roll a black die and a white die. Put yours in front of his.
In front.
Yeah.
That means.
Yeah.
That way?
No. Closer to the 3. Yeah.
Closer to the 3.
Yeah. And you roll a black die and a white die. 6. Roll again. Okay. So then you are going to go in front of them. That was a little crude.
That's
we
a
could
D10.
have. Yeah.
That's a D. Okay, right.
Okay. So you, and then you.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's our order for the knights in that position. Now it just so happens that you are up against at this point a bunch of unnamed characters, but they are not technically a group. They don't outnumber you enough to get into what we call group.
Yeah.
So fortunately, because I have news for you. Do you know what happens when you fight a group?
You die.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They win.
Okay, they will.
We're done.
If I don't send.
Yes.
In future,
Barring interesting events. Yeah.
in future, before we do anything, let's look at Helma. And
Yeah.
if she's like, okay, not doing that.
Then there are these 4 guys looping around. Okay? None of them have quickness as high as you do, except for Ludger, who is this gray fellow.
Mm-hmm.
And Ludger is going to roll off with you. Grab a white die. Ludger goes first.
So there are 5 of them in total.
Mhm.
So 2 archers. Only?
Oh, archers are elsewhere.
Archers are elsewhere. So
In fact, no, one of these dice is the archers.
Oh.
One of these dice is them. Okay?
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm going to double check where I will place the archers. You don't know that, but you just got lucky
Yeah.
regarding the archers. Okay, which only makes sense. They are having to try to figure out, and also they're not stupid enough. Remember, they're arching. They're firing.
Yeah.
They're shooting into a zone where you are.
Oh, I never thought about that. Archer. Right.
Yeah, that's what it means.
Yeah.
And the trouble is that in cinema and things, they want them to be rifles.
Yeah.
So they always shoot
Yes.
straight in,
Yeah.
but they're not rifles. And so that first volley that they did came down where you were. Now that this has happened, they know it's not their job to do that again.
Yeah.
So that's why that makes sense that they're at the end. They're deploying into a better vantage so that they can shoot. But the trouble too is that, well, there's other things too. Okay.
It's a lot of problem here.
Yeah. Okay, so the first person to go is Ludger, unless anybody wants to blow away a point of their own brawn to pop in front of him, and that goes for anyone.
Oh.
So that is that like like hit points or something?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So okay. Oh,
Are they coming in on horse? No.
Yes, they are.
yeah. I'd like to do that.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're going to pop yourself to the
Yeah.
front, spend a point of brawn, move his die to 3 o'clock.
So
6. The 6.
No, that's me.
No, the D8.
The one
The
in
D8.
front.
So how do I write it? Note it.
Look at the brawn.
Yeah.
Do you see how there's a gray one there?
Yes.
That tells us what it is right now.
Yeah, the current brawn.
So just drop it by 1 and write that number.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So what is your action? Tell us what you do.
Yeah, I web him.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So sure
What
enough.
did you do?
I web him. I have the spell web.
Now
I do the spider thing.
Now the important thing about this is that this is a spell, and you are going to be, because you are going as fast as you possibly can. You are literally burning your own physique
Yes.
to go faster than you should. That means that you are quickly preparing something. And you have it ready in most cases. I mean, in general. So think of smoke or oil or bone or any kind of sort of creepy ritualized object of that kind, particularly if it's painted or inked or burnt black. What would you be using? It's something you point at him. It's something you crush, something you blow, something, maybe a flash of black flame of something you ignite. Any of those things.
Okay.
Anything like that.
Yeah, I like the black flame.
Okay. Yeah. So basically, it would be some sort of powder.
Yeah.
Right. That you quickly ignite.
Yeah. It's ground insects.
Yeah. Excellent. So, boom, and so spend the brawn.
Yeah.
For the spell, and then give yourself a black point of Virbaja.
Right. So now my brawn is down by 2. Right. Yes.
And there's no roll for this. So therefore, yes, you're given the range and given the scope of the spell, you're going to nail him and his horse.
Yeah.
Right. So they're just going to get splotched into this webbing. Now, he said a single word in Black speech when he did this. It is the name. It is just the raw meaning of just web, and it is not in any kind of human language, and you hear it with your ears, but you hear it through the bones in your skull, and effectively, for a moment, you and your horse's skeletons are, it's like an x-ray, right? Mm-hmm. Everything fades except for the bones that you can all see, like in an eye flash of this magic going off. It is absolutely not possible to cast a spell stealthily. Mm-hmm. It will have surrealistic effects. The whole, the sudden smell of rot from everything around suddenly decaying just a little bit, is sudden. So when bam, these stinking webs, cover the horse and Ludger.
Yeah, and I spit out the something foul in my mouth.
Yeah, sure. And so, next.
No.
Oh, Ludger himself.
Yeah.
Well, he has trouble.
Yeah, he has trouble.
That's why I skipped him. It's like, but we might as well give him the chance that he is supposed to have for. Wait. Web is a 1-point spell.
Yeah.
So it only dropped you 1 brawn.
Yes.
Okay, good. Yeah. Just checking.
But he
dropped.
He sticked on brawn before.
Now, okay, so brawn versus 12. He is actually struggling out. The horse is thrashing and down. He has hit the ground. He's actually on a.
I'm impressed.
No, at this particular point, he's going to get a single die to get out.
Yeah.
His next action, he'll get 2 dice, which he's supposed to get. But considering the momentum of the horse and what is happening, I'm dropping him a die. Okay, so he's basically unable at the moment to get himself out of there. Yeah. But he's tearing at it.
Yeah, and he's gaining my respect.
Yeah, and at the end, and what are you doing at the end of your action? What's your next action in mind? What's the thing you have in mind to do next?
Oh, I'm close in ranks with the attackers.
Okay, so yes, so you have, we can see this. We can see the spell go off. We can see your spear go up.
Yes,
and you driving forward.
Yes, I'm going to.
So we see what he's up to next.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How far away are the archers? Have you seen them?
No, they are.
I haven't seen them.
Well, if you take a moment to scan around, you can tell where it's coming from.
Yeah.
And you would say, oh, they must be right there on top of that rise.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right. So that isn't very hard, especially for you.
No, because I think that's the.
Yeah, you don't need a wits roll for that. Some of the others would, but you don't.
But then I take out those first because they are.
Okay, so what are you going to do? Get your horse up onto there?
And then just,
okay.
Because I think that they can take us out from range and the horses and all that. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's a bit of a movement that's going to take, and it's over broken ground and going up. So to get actually up there probably isn't going to give you enough time to literally attack one of them unless you do something fancy, but like a spell or something. But
yeah, but I have walk or restore. So.
Right. Well, that's undead stuff at the moment. Right. Okay. So you are moving your horse up to do that. Yeah. Right. Taking your horse up that way. And you're like, okay, I'll go deal with them.
Yeah, so they don't together.
And they will not be happy when you arrive.
No, exactly. That's what. Like,
Also, she took away the temptation from me.
oh yeah. Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
but-
and I forgot about a couple of things. One, that was you, correct?
The D8.
Yeah, that scoots around to the end.
Yeah.
Ludger also took his action and is scooting around, and you can tell he's going to keep trying to get out here. And then you have ridden.
Yeah.
So now let's just keep moving these around, okay? Move that to 3. And right.
Should we take this one instead? No.
Let's
Yeah.
we're set up. We are committed now.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that as
Yeah.
well.
And
Yeah.
so next.
Now I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot you were talking about that.
Berthold!
Yeah, but Berthold didn't know that, so.
And so, well, on the other hand, you could shout, Bertolt, get back, and
Yeah.
cast your spell. Nothing's wrong with that.
Yeah.
I won't do it.
Do it. Go for
It's
it.
such a bad idea, but sure. But now I know. I don't need to watch for where they are. The archers.
That's true.
Yeah.
You pointed out the
It's like,
archers for
oh,
me.
so that's where they are.
So very good.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. So that way.
Yeah.
Bad
So go
ideas
ahead.
are the best.
Yeah, Berthold, get back. Yeah, and then I.
Spend two brawn. So put a 4, right? 4 under the 6 in the gray space.
Mm-hmm.
On the Orbaja side, make 2 black circles, 2 full black circles filled in. Yeah, dots. Excellent.
All right.
And then so that means the demon pops in. You go to the end, right?
Yeah.
What's your next move?
The demon pops in at 3.
Yeah.
What are you up to next then?
I will focus on not getting slashed by the
Right.
oncoming riders.
Excellent. Okay, and then you're ready yourself. Get your shield
Yeah.
where it belongs and things like that. Good. Okay.
Sebastian, go!
Isn't it
The
the demon's
demon.
turn?
Yes.
You can
Well,
I guess.
it's dealing with unnamed characters.
Yeah.
And to Nizag, 3 or 4 people are not a group. I don't need to roll.
Do they even do any damage to Nizag?
We will find out.
Okay.
If it rolls under its, if it misses by 12, then it will take. If it misses its roll, the difference will be damage to it. That's how it works.
Okay.
That's what happens when you fight a bunch of unnamed characters.
Mm-hmm.
So, which we will deal with you guys in just a moment as well. So, where did the Nizag go? Okay. I was just looking at you. Perfect. Quickness 6. Yeah, it tears them apart. There's screams. So again, though, we have the same kind of black magic thing.
Yeah.
I mean, basically, I would ask you a little bit ordinarily to come up with a special effect of casting the spell.
Mm-hmm.
So, what does it look like? What is the object, or what is the?
Oh yeah, I was thinking about my metal ornaments.
Ah, right.
I was thinking from when the ship went down, I went into the captain's cabinet and got the nicest thing I could
Right,
for.
right.
A bronze. I don't know if it's. Do they have clocks or something?
Not really.
Not
No.
really.
No.
No.
That's
Well,
an
some-
astronomical object.
Yeah, mechanical looking object. That's something that you can open up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
A pendant of some sort.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
Yeah, it could be just with a place for pictures or
Yeah.
something inside
So
it or
go ahead.
something.
And so you do that.
So I
Yeah.
open up the pendant and I whisper to the
Right.
word into the pendant,
Right.
and
Mhm.
I point at the archers.
Yeah, exactly.
I go,
So-
Sebastian, go.
So what happens here is that so it's basically where you placed it is what matters. right? And you have placed where it's going to appear.
Uh-huh.
What's going to happen is that whisper basically is heard by everybody.
Yeah.
And also that from that locket,
Mm-hmm.
right, is basically going to be this vapor is going to come off. You breathe it in. And
Yeah. Oh,
And-
yeah, that's nice.
then then the same smoke goes off like a bomb on the other side, right?
Cool.
So, so the screams that arise from there are immediate, right? So,
And this is visible to all. The demons
well,
slaughter of the
I hate to
archers.
maybe arterial spray
Yeah,
from behind the hill, right? So, so now everybody's jumping.
Hey, that's
No,
nothing.
you-
They got quick
No,
death.
I was striving for that.
That's true.
Thingy, but
Yeah, at this point, you're kind of like, ooh.
Okay, who's next here?
It's me.
Okay.
That's where we toss everyone.
Another question: how fast is it? When we right away.
We convinced them that that's the real threat. We should go attack that. We see it. And then we have fought together, and when we fight together,
Yeah.
we keep.
Yeah, you are
Okay,
the victim.
folks.
I just
Let's
kill people.
let's continue. Who's next?
Me.
I can't. Okay. So and
I was wondering about dominate. It works on
animals,
animals.
right?
And what can I do with
Then
it?
you would use your charm as if you were using it with a person.
Okay, so I just don't
It's a
control
little-
them.
no.
I can
Yeah.
take the two
It means
left
that you can-
horsemen's horses to bang into each other.
That won't happen. No.
Okay. So it's not really useful here, I guess.
Sorry, you can control the horses.
No.
No.
Interact.
We'll
with
talk
them.
more about
Yeah.
it. You've seen how important charm rolls are, right?
Yeah.
Is there
You can't use them on animals or on peasants.
No.
Well, with that spell, you can.
Okay. Yeah.
But it's right.
No, but okay. So it's not worthless.
It's not well at the moment though. Talking to the horses in the middle of a fight, they're not that interested.
Okay.
You would
Right.
It's not a good charm roll.
Okay.
But is there some kind of intimidation I could do to look what's happening? This will come to you. Stand down.
Mm-hmm.
Put your weapons to the ground.
Yeah, they're clearly losing.
They have taken no damage yet. These guys,
Okay.
Unless for the
Right, and so-
sure.
right? Well, but he's talking to these
Ja,
guys.
that's true.
And if they have taken no damage yet, and furthermore, if you did do that, and when and if you do some damage, you're only going to get a single die because this is in the middle of a fight. You cannot talk a person out of that.
Yeah.
So yes, the bardic grin is not available here.
Well, I'd charge my horse.
There you go.
With a
Okay.
with a spear and
Okay.
shield.
Excellent. So since these characters are unnamed and you're not fighting Ludger, we are not using the sophisticated clash rules, which is too bad because they are super cool. But so therefore for you right now, it's just a D12, or sorry, a 2D6. But given the magic and everything like that, you will get the advantage die.
Okay.
So add your quickness. And it's a good thing.
18.
18. So what that means is that you, against one of them, a successful roll means an opponent is removed from the fight. Yeah, that's what the red die is for. That one is you're using the spear, correct?
Yeah.
Right. He gets his shield in the way, but you battered him off. Pure jousting, right?
Okay.
You battered him right off the back of his horse. He is put down with recoverable injury. That was determined by the red die.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
So in these circumstances, the outcome is random. You have to kill, put down and maim, put down with recoverable injury.